What happens if you are not satisfied with the outcome of your complaint? Real quick, over a year ago, I filed a complaint against LAPD Sergeant Clark for a First Amendment violation. I will have the links you can click on this video and in the description for you to watch the original videos explaining my experience so far with the LAPD complaint process. When I went to the Harbor Division to find out the determination of my complaint, Sergeant Hudlett told me,
Investigation was completed in February. There was one allegation of misconduct against Dacia Clark and it was unfounded. Laura did not receive a letter from the department explaining the results of the investigation because she did not provide an address. She can go downtown to IAG and they will give her a copy of the letter. They keep a letter on file in cases where the complainant is unknown or is no mailing address given. She might be able to call IAG and give them her address and they might mail it to her. Let me know if you need anything else.
It just so happened I went to the LAPD headquarters to meet up with my friend Valerie to attend Chief Charlie Beck's last commission meeting, which she was a no-show for.
You be careful what God tells you, because he will strike you down and your family. He wants you to like my family.
So, after the meeting, Daniel and I stopped by the office of the Inspector General.
I'm having to switch cameras in the middle of whatever it is we're doing.
Hi. I had a complaint form that I need to get the outcome for.
Come on in. Let's see right here. Let me grab the people.
Thanks.
Good.
Hi.
How you doing?
So I had a complaint that was at the Harbor Division. They said that I'd have to come here because I didn't give a home address for the result because they didn't have something to print out for me. This was when I filed it like a year ago. And when I went to go get the results from the Harbor Division, they said, because I didn't put my return address on the complaint form, they said that they can give me a form. I had to come all the way over here. I want the result.
Disposition.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, we don't have a disposition because they usually send it, find out if I can locate what the disposition is, and then contact them to get a disposition letter sent to you. They usually release a letter.
Yeah, and I didn't get, that's what I'm saying. Like, they verbally told me, but I wanted a letter.
If there's a letter, then I can tell you right now, we don't have that letter. That's what I'm saying, I would have to contact them. And in doing so, maybe
Sergeant Pickering, I guess, is in the complaint.
Harbor, right?
Yeah, Harbor Division.
Okay.
Because I noticed that it said, because I wanted to know.
If you're not happy with what their findings are, then
I wanted at least some explanation of like.
Okay, they're not gonna give you an explanation.
Okay, well then no, I'm not happy with it.
But let's say you're not happy with it, right? And then you say, and I don't know what the complaint is. Then you can ask for or request a case review by our office. So we will review it, but we will review it to see if they follow certain, like, did you investigate this? Did you look at this? Did you look at that? And if they did, then there's nothing we can do. We will concur with their disposition. So I don't know what it was. Let's say it was unfounded.
It was a First Amendment violation.
Okay. Then if we say they didn't do anything, we don't find any wrongdoing in what they did.
Make sure they took the proper steps.
Right.
They interviewed the officers involved.
Right. We don't conduct the investigation. We redo the investigation of what matters. We just look at did they follow a certain form protocol and conduct an investigation. Asking for a case review.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
All right.
So is this something that I can leave and you can handle?
Yes.
Seems like a nice enough guy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And what was your name?
Nyland Seals. I don't have a.
Oh, Nyland Seals. Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Take care.
Bye. So here's the determination letter that was finally sent to me via email, like it should have been originally. But anyway. Dear Miss Laura, an investigation into your complaint that was reported on May 9th, 2017, regarding the conduct of an employee of the Los Angeles Police Department has been completed. The investigation has gone through several levels of review, including myself and command staff of Internal Affairs Group. Your allegation that a department employee prevented you from videotaping police activity has been classified as unfounded, which means that based upon the preponderance of evidence standard, the investigation revealed the complained of act did not occur in the manner you described. Thank you for bringing this issue to our... Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so, upon the preponderance of evidence... Standard of proof in most civil cases in which the party bearing the burden of proof must present evidence which is more credible and convincing than the presented by the other party, or which shows that the fact to be proven is more probable than not. Also, the evidence meeting this standard, plaintiffs must show by a preponderance of evidence that defendant's negligence properly. So I guess it was my burden to show proof of the complaint allegation, and I guess the video evidence wasn't sufficient enough, which I'm not surprised. So I guess I didn't fulfill the burden of proof. I don't know. I'm not really sure. All in all, we don't care what we did, and your complaint means nothing. That's what I get from this letter. I mean, it's not a surprise. I'm not surprised. I'm sure you're not surprised. I just taking you on my journey with the complaint process with the LAPD, and because I did verbally, in person, request a review, but I did not get a confirmation of that request via email with this letter, it's an ongoing process, so stay tuned. Alright, everybody.